Hey friends all over the world, Dr. Keenan here. Listen, I want to show you a little social experiment. And I really want you to pay attention to this because this is really, really interesting. So I have some people that I know all over the U.S. who are afraid to go to churches because they're afraid of being infected or they're afraid of the spread, right? And so you have churches that aren't even gathering right now and closing down to protect their people from super spreader events. Just think about what I'm saying for a second before you go on. Just let what I just said marinate a little bit in your spirit. There are churches closing down. There are people who have not stepped foot in a church for months. Some of them now that reopen are about to close again because they're afraid of a virus. So let me show you something real quick. I'm at a theme park right now that is so packed that you couldn't even find a parking space. It's Monday, it's right after Christmas, and I want you to see this. Look at this. Look at this. Look. Very few people are wearing a mask. Very few. Look. Look at this. Look. Did you see it? Did you see what I just showed you? Now let me ask this question. Why is it that people feel safe coming to a theme park with thousands of people waiting in a line for hours to ride a ride with no mask on, but they feel endangered by walking into a church building? So they pay $150 for a pass, $200 for a pass, to come and wait all day long to sweat with people spitting and coughing and and just, in close quarters and proximity with each other, just to eat turkey legs and pretzels. But a person feels in danger walking into a church building. Look, y'all don't believe me. Look at this. Look at this. Just watch. Look at this. Look at the people. They don't have masks on, y'all. They ain't wearing masks. Maybe a few people, maybe 2% of the people are wearing a mask. Just look. It's all over. Please help me understand this. Please help me understand this. So it's dangerous to go to your auntie's house for Christmas. It's dangerous for the 10 of y'all to gather together and eat turkey and stuffing. But it's totally okay. Look at it. Folks feel totally safe. Now, these people are from all over the world. They're from all over the world. They're going to go back to Argentina and Chile. And they're going to go back to all these places. And you know what? They're never going to mention the theme parks. They're never going to say, you know what, be careful with the theme park. What they're going to tell you is don't go to your family's house. Don't go to church. That's a dangerous place. Is anybody seeing this? I'm talking about the level of delusion. Now, you can unlike me right now. Go on and unfollow me now. Just unfollow me now. I don't give a a Peter. Come on, somebody. Unfollow me now. Folk feel safe here. And we're about to leave. I feel safer at church than I do here. And they got their babies out here. They got their babies. They got their elderly people. Look, this brother's in a wheelchair. Look at him. No mask on. No mask on. In a wheelchair with no mask on, probably an elderly person, maybe have some pre-existing conditions, yet he feels totally safe walking into a theme park where folks are going to be spitting, come on now, sweating, eating, doing all this kind of stuff. Can somebody explain this to me? Please. Because see, they did this same thing a little while ago with all the protesting and all this kind of stuff. And they said, well, no, that's not a threat. That doesn't bother nobody. They're fine. And I know what some of y'all are going to say, well, you know, I am the church, and so I can just stay at home. Listen, I understand that. If you want to stay at home, that's between you and God. Nobody's condemning you for that. But we are actually commanded to not forsake the assembling of ourselves together. And why is it that we can make excuses, albeit spiritual excuses and lame excuses, to stay away from the house of God, but we won't, but we'll go to malls? We'll go to, look, we're at a theme park. You don't have to be here. There's no reason to be here. This is, you're not even getting paid to be here. People are choosing to be here, to spend their hard-earned money and their time to be at a place that they really don't have to be, all just so they can ride a 2 roller coasters and eat some turkey legs and pretzels with some mustard on the side. Explain that to me. But these same, well, you know, I am the church, and you know, I just feel like, you know, where the Lord has me right now. He has me at home for this season, as I'm just being protecting myself. How come you look at this? Look at this. Look at it. Look at these people. Do you see the level of delusion that is happening right now? Nobody's afraid for their safety. Nobody's afraid for their safety here. They're not even wearing masks. Oh, but we're gonna have to wear masks because, in fact, no. They told you you still wear your mask. You still wear your mask, but they're not worried about that. They got the shades on, the shorts, and butt cheeks hanging out, and living their best life. Yesterday, in fact, Christmas Day, the beaches were filled with thousands of people. Thousands. The malls, Christmas Eve, my God, thousands. You couldn't even find a parking space. And I'm not talking about the church closing spiritually. I'm talking about the physical edifices. And you can listen. We can use all the excuses we want, but it's a deception. I promise you it is. You're being deceived. Stop lying. Stop lying.